How are you doing, guys? Me again. What I want to do for you is like now, I had a lot of people asking me what this stuff is like. And I've obviously said, yeah, it's really good, blah, 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 blah. So what I've got here, tin of Blockade, varnished windowsill. And what I'm going to do is half of it in bin and then half of it in a Blockade, and sort of show you guys some differences, some similarities, and yeah, just hopefully clear up a few things for both of them. Right, first sort of thing that I've seen is this is slightly thicker than the bin. The bin's feels more like water, but this has got a bit of a thicker consistency to it. Also, once I've popped the lid off, all I can smell is the bin. I can't smell this at all because you know how strong bin smells. First, I'm going to be using a Blockade. We'll start with that. It's not going to be perfect because I'm using a shitty brush because I don't want to ruin a good brush. But I just want to give you a rough sort of example. I mean, it goes on and it spreads out quite nicely. It's quite easy to work with. And the coverage is quite good. And this is the bin, so it's a lot more watery. And I mean, the coverage isn't great, really. If I was to spread this out, I mean, I've only been able to do half the size. Yeah, it's a smaller brush, but it just doesn't spread out as nicely. It's quite transparent. It hasn't got the opacity that the Blockade has got. And I mean, yeah, the stink of it is quite bad. But in terms of what's gone on better, it's clearly the Blockade. The bin, obviously everyone uses it and it is good stuff, but at the minute, I'd say the Blockade's edging it. And the last thing I'd say is the Blockade seems whiter. That might just be me, but it seems a lot whiter, and look at the coverage. I mean, you can still see some of the wood through that, but you can see all of the wood through that. What I'll do is I'm going to paint the rest of the windowsill and then give it a couple of hours, and I'll come back and I'll do a scratch test and show you how it's dried. Right, so this, I've applied it all. What I've done, I've split it in half. That side is the bin and that side is the Blockade. What we're going to do is I'm going to leave that now, go and do some other bits, come back a bit later and just show you how it's dried, and I'll do like a little scratch test and give you some information about both and try and do sort of like a review type video. And yeah, if you guys can let me know what you think, because obviously you know I'm thinking about doing YouTube, and just let me know if I'm actually helpful, because I might just be chatting rubbish. We don't know. Yeah, let me know if you find this helpful. Let me know if you want to see more videos of me trying some shit. And yeah, I'll catch you later. How are you doing, guys? Back. Just doing some priming upstairs. About to go for some lunch, so I thought, why not come down and we'll see how this window ledge has got on. So I mean, this is the bin side. The coverage is not great at all, really, is it? And this video isn't slating Zinsser, because Zinsser do some quality stuff. I'm just showing you the alternative to Zinsser. This is the Blockade. So I mean, it's covered a lot better. It feels a lot better compared to the bin. It's made a bit of it feel quite rough. I mean, let's do a little scratch test. I mean, it's done the job, isn't it? Bin definitely works. We all know that. This is the Blockade. Same. Nothing's coming off. So I'll do both at the same time. They both work. So it's sort of preference, really. If you like Zinsser bin, use Zinsser bin. Blockade, me personally, I've transferred. I'm definitely now just going to use Blockade. Unfortunately, though, saying that, this job I'm going to have to use Zinsser bin because I don't have any Blockade left. I've just emptied the tin. This is a tin I bought at the paint and decorating show. It's empty. And there's nowhere around here that stocks it, but I've got a little bit of bin there, and I've got a 2.5 of bin here. So I mean, I'm gonna have to use the bin. I've been using it for the past sort of half hour, and even I'm just the smell is just getting to me. I'm not enjoying it, but what can you do, right? I'm not complaining because bin does the job that I need it to do, so I'm using it. If I didn't like bin, I wouldn't use it. In terms of what they do, I mean, they're both a shellac primer. Shellac, I think I'm saying that right. Shellac. I mean, on the front here it says completely blocks stains and odours, covers in one coat, easy to apply, minimal preparation, fast drying. Can be used plaster, wood, metal. So everything a shellac primer does. The only difference I noticed with the bin, I mean, you can't actually see because I spilled paint. It says interior use, high hiding steel stains, sticks to all surfaces without sanding, used with all paints, recoat in 45, methylated spirit thing. So they both dry in 15 minutes and you can recoat in 45. That's exactly the same. The only thing I've noticed different is this says minimal preparation and this says you don't have to sand at all. I don't know how true that is on this. I sand everything anyway, just because I don't trust something that says it sticks to anything. It's just for like extra safety. But I mean, me personally, I'm going Smith Rodger Blockade. In future, I'm gonna pick up a few tins. Obviously, got to use bin now because I've only got bin. So this ain't a go Blockade sort of video because obviously the bin works perfectly fine. Okay, if you can only pick up bin if you need it. If you get a chance and there's Blockade on the shelf and you're like, oh, I'm not sure what this product is, this video is just showing you sort of it works. It does a very good job, and I'd highly recommend it. Apart from that, I won't bore you anymore. Let me know if this was helpful. If it wasn't, just tell me to shut up and I won't do any more.
And if you do find it helpful and you do want me to do some more, then just message me, send me a message, ask me if there's anything that you particularly want me to do. I don't know everything, and I'm just going to put that out there right now. I'm not I'm not a master of this. I'm just a trier, an innovator. I like trying new shit. But yeah, if there's anything you want me to try, or there's anything that you think I should be using because it's that great, let me know, and I'll try and either order it and use it unless I've already got it, and then I can sort of do a demonstration if I've already got it. There's a few things that I want to demonstrate for you guys. So this is sort of the first video that I'm doing like this. Let me know if you do enjoy them, or if you do want me to shut up, because I'm not fussed either way. I'm trying to bring value to everyone. I want everyone to learn, because I'm learning. We all learn, don't we? We all learn differently. And they say if you teach, then you learn twice. So why not share everything I'm learning with you lot? See you later.